Hi there, my name is Kronenberg and welcome to my channel. This is a short update. As you can probably tell, my voice is a little bit different, maybe, I don't know if you can tell. I'm using a new microphone. The reason why is, well, obviously, my old one died. I'm not going to explain what type my microphone was, but you could probably tell it wasn't exactly a, it was decent, but there was limitations. It didn't have a volume control on it, so basically you had to either speak quietly or speak loudly, but you had to yell at it. Whereas this one is a bit different. So I bought a new microphone. This is also standalone. So my other one was on my headphones, so it was like directly on my mouth, as it were, which you could probably tell in some games and stuff where you could probably hear me like putting the headset down and stuff like that. Whereas this isn't. So I looked online for microphones, and of course there's the expensive ones, like about £90, but then you need the arm, that costs you another 50 quid. I was like, I'm not paying like £150 for a microphone I've never used before. So I found this one. It's a Fifine, I'll leave the link anyway at the bottom, Fifine, because I got it on Amazon, because I wanted one with an arm. So I've got it attached to the desk here, and what I like about it, I feel like a bloody showman here, obviously not very well, is that you've got a little volume control on it. So I've never had this before. It's like, oh, this is cool. So I'm currently on, I call it 945. It's a little dial. I normally have it on a 10 if I'm recording late at night. A 9 is kind of okay, but people want to be able to hear me, my sultry, awesome voice, and not have me whispering quietly in the background. So I don't. So I have it on a 9. I keep forgetting I don't have to be right next to it. I can be a bit further away, which is where I am now. I just keep having to walk back a bit. It's also a little bit different because I'm not used to having something on my left. It's usually right in front of me. So that's why I've got to have it. And I can't have it in front of me because I've got a keyboard there. So yeah, it's a little bit different. And hopefully it sounds okay. It's, well, if it doesn't, tough, but it's better than my old one, let me put it that way. So yeah, and I do record late at night now because of due to family stuff and all that lot, as well as the evening during the days. But that's why you'll notice sometimes I'm playing some games, some of the later ones like Need for Speed or I did a full Let's Play, but I had to do that all at night time, and I feel like I'm like kind of like whispering. But what I like about it is because I could put the dial up to say a 10 and play the game, and it would pick it up perfectly. Whereas before, if I wanted to play a game, you could tell I was talking late at night. You can barely hear me. I'm just here talking. Whereas I can just turn it up to a 10 or whatever, and I could talk like kind of quiet, but it would still sound quite loud, if you know what I mean. So obviously I can't swear and curse in those ones. Well, I can try, but I've got a feeling I'll get a tap on my shoulder. So well, maybe not a tap. So there's that. I had something written down. This is the other thing, obviously, because I look sideways or something, so you can't hear me. Before I had it on my headset, so when I was like going, I'm just going to look for a piece of paper, you'd hear me. But now I just go, I'm looking for paper. So it doesn't work that well. I've got a few ideas I'm going to be looking at with some stuff with regards to my reviews and some of the Let's Plays and stuff. I won't bore you with the details of what they are, but you'll see them eventually, and you'll probably think, hang on, isn't done the review of that already? That kind of thing. One thing I am going to be doing, not writing it down, is there's a website called Buy Me a Coffee. Now, before I go any further, I'll be obviously recording the audio here without actually recording any of my video. I normally record the video at the same time, but I completely forgot because I've just been blitzing because I'm completely alone for the next hour during the day. I've just been blitzing all my recording until I got all my game reviews, my film reviews. I've just been blitzing and blitzing. So I've just recorded this in audio, so I haven't got any images as such. So you will see these when I splice them in. I'll stick the picture of the main page in, as it were. When I get to it, let me just turn my volume down a second because that's going to kick in. Let me go to my thing. So I'm just going to my YouTube channel here, and so There's a bit when you're playing not playing the game, when you're starting YouTube up and you want to make money. So there's the earn tab about it all, and I'll kind of do the screenshot to show you. And there's thing about eligibility. I already met the eligibility. It just dropped back down again for doing the first thing, which is memberships, supers, and shopping. So I thought, oh, okay, then I'll click get notified. Now, of course, I thought, well, I'll go through the motions, because you never know. Maybe they're going to forget about my AdSense issue, because there was nothing really to do with adverts on that. But apparently not. If you've been banned from AdSense from years ago, decades, whatever, don't bother, because you won't be able to get this. So because of that, what I've decided to do is look at a website called Buy Me a Coffee. People have heard of it. I think if you've watched other people's videos, you might see Buy Me a Coffee link somewhere, or at the end of a video, or I'm not going to do that at the end of the video. I'll put it in the comments. I'm not going to disturb my entire video with a bloody advert, but I'll stick it in the comments or something like that. So basically, I'm going to create a little thing on there, and obviously that's donations. I'm not asking like for millions and billions, because, you know, YouTubers, if they add adverts, they make money, but I don't make a single penny. If there's any adverts on any of my games, which there is, I think Machinarium has some, and some of the other games, some of the other reviews and stuff, because of the amount of views they have, YouTube then put adverts on, but I don't get any money. YouTube gets all that. So I'm not bothered. It's not like I was going to make billions anyway, but it's still, you know, people do kind of want to make something. I've been doing this for years. Anyway, so I'm going to create a thingy on Buy Me a Coffee, and it's, I suppose there's two ways. There's the typical. I don't know how it all works. I need to read into it all. As such, so there's the typical donation. Oh yeah, you're doing a good job. Is a pound. What is it? A coffee? I don't know how much a coffee is these days. So I don't drink the stuff. I drink tea, but I can't really call it Buy Me a Tea. So because there's a few versions out there, and I drink a lot of herbals tea. That is. Yeah. So there's that way, and also I was thinking, if you wanted to donate money towards a particular game suggestion, right, so it's more personal, more for you. Now, within reason, I mean, if you look on Steam and you go to the under £4 or whatever it is, and you find a game that's like 44p or £2.50 or whatever, and you go, oh yeah, I'll get him to do that. Here you go, it's £2.50. Can you buy that game and play the game? I'll do it. Now, what I won't do is I won't do any open world games. Let's think like Elder Scrolls or Witcher, or I mean, I'm playing Ghost Recon with my mate, but those kind of things that could just literally go on and on for like decades. None of those. It's the kind of I've also realised my recording's quite loud, so I apologise on this one, because I'm watching my little green bars bouncing up the side. Kind of like the closed games. You know, it's a single player, and you can finish it in, I don't know, 5 hours or 10 hours, that kind of thing. That's or even less. You know, I don't really mind. If you suggested, for example, oh, here's £2, can you play the full let's play of this game and it's £40? It's like, no. So I don't have the game for a start, and he ain't shelling out 38 quid on a game I just don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I want you to pay the entire game, but there's no point you suggesting for a game. I mean, you can do, but I would probably suggest going for the smaller games, you know, the games that people don't really know. Ignore that, it's a dog. Oi! I'll just drop the volume down a bit. It picks up everything to this microphone. I apologise profusely. It is so sensitive. Just wait for my little red bars to drop that down. Okay, it's gone now. I've had to drop my volume down a little bit because I I've dropped it back down to a 9. Sorry about that. The dog was absolutely going mental. Obviously, it's the time when the postman's arriving. If it had literally arrived, you'd know about it. So it's just walked by. So yeah, so that's my idea of the donation thing. It's not like I mean, you don't have to. I mean, most people don't. But we've all seen it. If you watch a video of a YouTuber or a streamer or whatever it is, streamers usually, obviously, and they're playing live. I can't do live, by the way. That's never going to happen. Never. Even if I had a spare hour, it wouldn't matter because nobody would be online because people tend to stream at a certain time. But when you see them all and they're like streaming, they go, so-and-so's just donated £50. You're like, who the hell donates £50? Oh, so-and-so's just donated £5. It's like, what? And it's literally, it's not even that. You can just watch a podcast or something. And the end of the thing, he's probably got like about £400, £500 in super thanks. And you're thinking, what? He hasn't done anything. He's just talking to a guy. So I thought, why? Because I can't get those, obviously. Even if I wanted to do live, I still couldn't get any of those because you need an AdSense account. So, yeah, so that's why I've gone for this coffee thing. You'll know when I've got it because I'll put it on the front page as a link and on the videos as well. You'll see it as a comment at the top. I'll try and pin it. Anyway, so there you go. It's quite a short sort of update. I'll release this very quickly when I've edited it. Obviously, like I say, I've decided to record it outside of the... I normally record with an image, but I've completely forgotten. So I'll sort this out later. It's not a problem. But there you go. Anyway, like I say, hopefully you're enjoying all my stuff. Thank you to everybody as well. I completely forgot. I'm literally like I've only got another 20 minutes before I have to stop. And but thank you to everybody who subscribed to me. I mean, I've hit what 500. I had 550. It fluctuates, so I'm 549. That in itself is a huge step. You know, it's massive for me. You know, there's people out there going, "Nah, I want 1,000." Well, I don't care. Well, I do care, but I won't make the money anyway. So it's like, because that's when you hit the famous monetization, you can get the adverts when you hit 1,000 subs. But it doesn't matter if I hit 1,000, 10,000, a million subs, I won't make any money on YouTube, which is kind of shit in my mind. But hey, that's YouTube's policy. So yeah, thank you to everybody who subscribes, and anyone that doesn't subscribe, I understand why, because not everybody does. We all watch channels and videos and other people's stuff, then we never subscribe, because if we did, we'd have 1 million subscriptions, and you never watch them anyway. So I understand why you don't want to subscribe, but if you do want it, please do. But yeah, thank you to everybody who watches these stuff. You know, it does mean a lot. It means that you enjoy my stuff, and if you want to suggest something, a game review, a film review, let me know in any video. I don't have many comments. I don't have like thousands of comments, so you can easily get that and I will reply within, well, a day or two, depending on where I am. So that's good. And I tend to do some stuff that people suggest. Not always, but most of the times I do. Unless you're a troll. But then again, I don't mind because I interact quite well with trolls. I'm used to it with Battlefield and stuff, so there you go. Okay, well, like I say, thank you for watching. Subscribe my channel, as I say. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment below. Does my voice sound silky and soothing and sultry still, or does it sound like I'm just talking to a brick wall? Okay, well, thank you and goodbye.